The Business Opportunity Expo, put on by Ohio Minority Supplier Development Council, has been outstanding. We had such a blast yesterday at our kickoff event, the Safari Golf Classic, which we had over 100 golfers come out and participate even with the weather. Our minority businesses were able to make connections with corporations that we hope they will be able to develop meaningful relationships for years to come. This year we've had an absolute wonderful turnout. We had a record number of corporations participate and a substantial amount of MBEs as well. We're about inclusion, we're about diversity and helping each other and bringing each other along in this process. We also talked about a little bit about networking and the power of connections and meaningful connections. I think a lot of people focus on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn. They'll send you messages, but this is real connection. These are people, you're getting cards, you're getting a chance to talk to them.
The Ohio Minority Supplier Development Council is one of those conveners that brings corporations, MBEs, and other support groups together. And the greatest value is in and of and into itself of being that convener. When you bring everybody together, then I, as an MBE, as well as other MBEs, have the opportunity to establish new relationships and deepen existing ones. And as we know, that business is done based upon relationships. But also what is occurring is updating people on where you are and what you're doing and how you're doing it and what value that you're providing to existing customers, as well as finding out what your friends are doing. Because many of the individuals that are in attendance become friends because you're establishing relationships. All of that comes together here at this event if you're really engaged. And engagement is what is most important. This should become part of your strategy in terms of attending events like this and others across the state, in addition to across the country. But first, driving toward building relationships so that they can ultimately end up generating new business opportunities.
The Business Opportunity Expo was and always has been essential to any supplier diversity professional that really wants to make a difference in the work that they do, and to any minority business owner that wants to engage and connect and network. The overarching theme so far really has alluded to two things. You have to show up and you have to make the ask. Being willing to take the risk. And I think for any minority business, you have to be willing to do those things and know that these supplier diversity folks that are here want to hear your story and they want to do what they can to help you achieve your dreams. Being a part of the OMSDC network and engaging actively in it makes what is essentially a large council smaller. You'll never get to know the depth and breadth of the council if you don't participate in it, if you don't actively go after opportunities to network and build relationships and ask for the things that you need to grow and succeed.
Workshops are very important for bringing together our corporate members and our MBEs so that they're able to make a deep connection. So maybe sometime down the line they're able to bring other people into the mix versus just the two. That's where they can bring Tier 1s, Tier 2s, and Tier 3s together versus just having a Tier 1 and a Tier 2. The trade show allows our MBEs to meet directly with the diverse supplier in that field to be able to bring out more of a connection than what they would get if they were just on the phone. If they did a call and were trying to find out who was in the diverse space, it's a lot harder to do it over the phone than it is going to a trade show. When you come to our trade show, you typically know every exhibitor that is going to be there. So with knowing every exhibitor that's going to be there, it helps narrow down who you're looking for. Every year I hear something different, but the one thing that I hear consistently on a yearly basis is that you can't miss it. I feel like the connections that come from it are what really bring people back every year.